My son is called Oliver Bowman. He was born in November 1991, so he's 21. He was diagnosed with severe autism with minor learning difficulties, but over time he really presents with severe learning difficulties now. Over the years, I've tried lots and lots of different biomedical approaches, which have helped to a degree and have kept Oliver fairly stable. But I've always known that there was something else going on with Oliver, because each time his gut got to a point where it was doing pretty well, if I removed the support, he regressed quite rapidly. So I knew that there was another process not working for him. So I went to the Treating Autism conference in September 2012, and I just happened to hear Linda talking to another parent. She was talking about people who breathed rapidly, who had shallow breathing, and I thought, oh, that's Oliver. So then, of course, I started to listen to what she was saying, and I thought, my goodness me. Yeah, okay, I need to find out more about this. And so I got into conversation with Linda, and she talked about immature chest development, she talked about poor posture, and Oliver just ticked the boxes. She talked about the fact that if you're not getting good oxygenation of the blood, then your body becomes more acidic, and that can lead to inflammation. Well, I knew he had, gut inflammation. I knew that was at the bottom of his problems with his gut. So there were just so many indicators there that I couldn't ignore it. So I brought him along for an assessment. A lot of improvements. I mean, I've had his educational review, and they're very, very positive about him and his ability to. His focus has improved, his concentration's improved, his interactions have improved. Generally, there have been lots and lots of improvements. About 2 to 2.5 weeks after I started the therapy with Oliver, that I saw an improvement in his communication, his ability to listen. Oliver has been very variable in terms of his nighttime wetting. And I started to get more dry nights. His sleep improved. So I would say that initially those were the improvements that I saw. After about 6 weeks, I had to reduce his enzymes, because Oliver's been on enzyme therapy to support his digestion since he was 10 years old. And I have had to reduce them in the past when his gut got healthy in the past. So I have been there before, but he's been pretty stable on his enzyme needs, for quite a long time, and this was the first time I'd had to reduce them. So, and the only thing I changed was introducing the Scots therapy. And basically what I have to do is I have to learn a sequence of very gentle pressure techniques, and I'm given a very specific pattern to follow, and I have to do, Oliver's at college, so I have to do Oliver's therapy in the evening, but it's very gentle, it's very gentle pressure, and you're given a very specific pattern to follow with the movements. You have to give him a rest between each sequence of movements, and you're working mainly on the chest and on the back. Once you've learned the first sequence, then it just gets pretty easy. Initially, obviously, it's a new therapy. Was a new therapy to me, so it's like anything, you have to learn it. But yes, it's easy enough to learn. The results for Oliver have been very significant, and I really see this as being the healing therapy for the cause of his autism. He's still on the diet, I still supplement him. I haven't changed any of that, because that's important to keep him stable. But I think what I was doing, the biomedical therapies I was doing, or I am still doing, are helping to treat the symptoms of his autism. I do feel the Scots therapy is actually treating the cause of his autism.
Right.
That's how I see it. But I mean, every autistic person's different. But for Oliver, it's been a real find.
Yeah.
Yeah.